World's best have been battling it out here in Rio for Grand Slam glory. Time to see who'll take gold right here on Copacabana Beach in Brazil. Well, hello and welcome to Centre Court here on Copacabana Beach. That's the view looking down one side of the beach. It is spectacular. It's a cross between Wicker's World and the Barry Manilow song, isn't it, when you think back and look at this iconic venue. The game coming up is our gold medal match. It's Pedro Solberg and Ivandro of Brazil, the number 4 seeds, up against Wozniak and Kantor of Poland, the number 23 seeds, who came through qualifying to make it into the main draw and have got themselves all the way into the final. Kantor in your picture has been really, really hot as a blocker attacker, and Wozniak has been exceptional behind him in defense. Wozniak wearing number 2, just 23, lives in Jastrzębie Drogi in Poland. He's had a second in Stavanger now. Pedro and Ivandro. Pedro in your picture and Ivandro. They grew up here on this sand, and I think those of you that watched their semi-final yesterday would have been left in no doubt about the way that they went about their business. The fact that, yes, this is their home sand. It's where they grew up. It's where they learnt to play volleyball. And in that semi-final against the Netherlands in the pouring rain with thunder and lightning ringing out around them, they just rolled back the years, went back to their youth, went back to their days playing for fun on this beach and showed what they could do and just destroyed the Netherlands. Our referee today is from Spain. It's Jose Maria Pedron. And he'll be ably assisted by former professional goalkeeper Babis Charalampos Papadougalas from Greece. 2 quality refs for what is a quality match here to decide who'll take the gold medal. If Ivandro and Pedro played anything like they did in their last set last night, then these two are going to have to watch out. So out comes Puerto Kantor. He's from Sosnowiec, 24 years of age. He's had 3 gold medals, but his best World Tour finish was a silver in Stavanger, along with his playing partner Bartosz Wozniak, who's 23. They have $142,000 in prize money each. But now get ready to welcome the home boys. The announcer is giving them a huge warm-up, a huge build-up. So out comes Pedro. He's 29, lives and born in Rio. He's got 15 gold medals, and he's on course to get himself $1 million in prize money come the end of this season if he carries on like this. His playing partner, Ivandro, also 25, from Rio, lives in Rio. 2 gold medals for him, $259,000 in prize money. He's 2'10", he's the tallest player here. He's got one of the toughest serves, one of the best blocks. It's not been easy for them. They've had 5 3-setters to get to this point. In fact, 6 3-setters, and they lost one of those in their pool matches. They only just crept out of their pool D to make it here. But now they are here. There's only one thing they want, isn't it? So there we go then with the first set. It's Poland in white serving, Brazil in green receiving this for the gold medal here in Rio at this Grand Slam, the first of the season on the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour. Now, much to the delight of the fans, Pedro gets side out. Brazil get the first point. Evandro. That's a good pass from Cantor. And a good swing as well from him. That's what he can bring to the party. That's what he's been bringing all week. The more you look at these matches for Pedro and Evandro, it's amazing to think they actually made it here. 2 losses. They lost to a qualifying team, Nico Bieler and Alexis Strasser of Switzerland, 13 and 18. They lost to the Ingrosso twins of Italy, 15-11. Then they won against Bockermann and Flugen of Germany, which meant they got out of their pool. Then went through the first round, beating compatriots Felipe and Alvaro, Vitor and Alvaro. That's a great block, isn't it? And then they went 3 sets against the Russians, Krasilnikov and Semenov. Then 3 sets against Austria's Doppler and Horst. And then 3 sets in the pouring rain against Brauer and Miersen. But they're here. They're the only Brazilian representative to have made it to a medal match in the men's event. Good recovery. Chance here for Poland. Quick ball, Wozniak, good touch though. Is that going to come back? Oh, yes it is. Excellent work, both sides of the net. Oh, it's a massive block from Evandro, and the crowd go wild. This is beach volleyball. And after all that, a rather anticlimactic next point as Evandro finds the net in his way. Good chase by Wozniak, he read that well. And a good finish, so Poland back on level terms. Well watched by Evandro. Quick ball again by Poland as they're shooting that ball from one side of the net to the other. And they come up with the point. That ball just a little too tight for Pedro to deal with at the net. Poland are not overawed by the situation they find themselves in here, are they, at all? They're in the gold medal match against Brazil, in Rio, on Copacabana Beach. They've come through qualifying, and they are playing some great beach volleyball. Pedro not happy with the set behind, felt it was 2 touches. But play allowed to continue, and that's one of the reasons why Poland have got through here, not because of their setting, but because of their mix-up in their play that they like to run. They ran an A-quick, an indoor A-quick in their game yesterday in the semi-final. It was quite something, and actually it was a dig as well. That was for the A-quick. It wasn't set, it was bump set, but it was rather spectacular. Evander just drifting a little bit to his left, hitting back to his right, so lost height. Nice blocking by Cantor. That ball out tight to the antenna meant that Pedro really only had one option to go hard, and that was cross court. Tried to go line, the block got in his way. This time Pedro gets himself out of trouble with a decent roll to the line. Oh, goodness me. A little jump set and a quick ball out wide, and Brazil were nowhere to be seen. Look at that. Well, Brazil sticking with the traditional beach volleyball. Good up. Well, they just keep hurrying it up, don't they, Poland? Playing quickly, and Brazil's block are just being moved laterally. And they're being stretched left and right. It's really uncomfortable at the moment for Brazil. So timeout called. Well, it's a stunning view. You get the chance to come to Copacabana Beach, and you get to see that. And for these guys, for Evander and Pedro, who live here, perhaps a little blasé about it, but for the rest of us, it's stunning. Not so stunning at the moment, though, for Brazil, where they're playing. They're down here to Poland. Pedro comes in and gets them back to within 2. Technical timeout.
E é, sobretudo, a cor da vibração, dentro e fora das quadras. Esse é o nosso jeito de valorizar o melhor vôlei de praia do mundo. Acreditando e torcendo com você. Banco do Brasil. O Banco do Brasil.
Now there's Emmanuel Rigo, the legend that is, has retired now from the game. His last match was here. And there's going to be a little awards ceremony for him after this game, where he will be recognised by the FIVB and CBB, so stick around for that. It's going to be quite emotional, I'm sure. Nice swing from Pedro. Just hasn't got the serve going yet, has he, Evandro? When he does, Poland better watch out. Right now, though, they're pretty pleased he hasn't. Nice play. It's a good tactic from Poland, isn't it? They're pushing Pedro right onto that sideline, and therefore it's squeezing him out towards the antenna and reducing his hitting options. It's going to have to be up to Evandro to try and bring him in court and open him up more of a line shot. Oh, what a block! Evandro almost got his hands on that before Wozniak did. Well, he did, didn't he? Oh, I think if the referee had seen that, there would have been trouble. He would have been done for being over. Oh, so an unforced error now from Wozniak, and Brazil are back in the game. And it's a full house here on Copacabana Beach, enjoying what they're seeing now. Cross-court block signalled. Pedro's going to run to the line, is he? No, he stays there, well watched. Ooh, was that hit hard enough to allow that? Yes, as the referee, doesn't matter, because Evandro makes another block. And Brazil have turned it round. He's just a monster, isn't he, Evandro, at that net. Poland have called timeout.
Fechando. Tá no ar aqui, ó. Aqui tá no ar. Então tá, tiraram dali. É.
Well, here we go again. Pedro with the serve. Cross-court block signalled by Ivandro. They're going to try and take out Wozniak. They don't need to. He's taken himself out. Unforced error. Poland are beginning to crumble. Tried to avoid the block. He had the roll, didn't he, over the top, but he's not taken it. And then the angle ran away from him. Great improvisation from Cantor. That ball has to be set between the shoulders when you are setting over the net, and he's done exactly that. Got his angle lined up. Good up by Wozniak. And he gets block out, and Poland are back in it once again. Looking for a touch off the block, are they? Is there going to be a challenge? Ivandro's asking, so they're going for a challenge. They're challenging block touch. Or net touch, in fact, by that signal. He's not offering 3-1. So did the net get touched by Poland? That's what Jose Maria Padron is saying and signalling. Net fault. That's the challenge from Brazil. 2 challenges per set allowed. Ball in, ball out. Net touch. Block touch. Well, that's not what they called for. That's not what they asked for, and that's not what was requested. So they're going to change that, and as again, so that's again, we're not interested in that. There's no touch there, but that's not what Pedro asked for. Pedro asked for a net touch, so he's asking whether or not the Polish blocker touched the net as he went to make the block, not whether he touched the ball. And that's why he signalled by rubbing his hand down his arm, which is a visual clue for the challenge system. And that's what we're waiting on. So here we go. Slightly blinkered view. It's hopefully going to run through. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure any of us do quite now. So he's being told in his headset that there was no net touch. Ooh, I don't know. I think that shirt's run down the net, but there you go. Well, the delay did its job, didn't it? That's pretty much what Brazil were after. As good as a timeout, if not better. Tidy side out by Wozniak. Scoreboard keeps ticking over in Poland's favour. A little bit of inconsistency at the moment. Oh, clever play, a spark maybe for Brazil from Pedro as he puts that one down. Well, it's horrible, isn't it, to watch when you're a true beach volleyball purist, to see jump setting on the beach. But it's working for Poland right now. They're 2 away from taking the opening set. So Evandro drops the hammer on that one. He needs to drop the hammer now from serve. He's more than capable of getting runs of points from his serve. They scored 5 points in a row from his serving last night in the deciding set. They were 6-0 up against the Netherlands. Well, there's one of them. You just knew it would be coming. What a time to make it happen. Ace, ace, ringing out around the arena. Look at that, that's perfect. Another big serve, but that's well dealt with by Cantor. Oh, Evandro was there, but he couldn't make it count. It's set point then for Poland. Oh, that's a wild one from Evandro. So the first set goes the way of Poland, 21-19. Brazil with some work to do.
Oferecimento com linhas aéreas inteligentes. Você tem a chance de ganhar uma passagem aérea com acompanhante em algum dos destinos da Gol. Cadê a torcida do Rogério aí, gente? Rogério, uma chance, chega aqui perto da linha. Se você acertar o alvo da Gol Linhas Aéreas Inteligentes, você leva a passagem com acompanhante. DJ doido, missão impossível. Gol Linhas Aéreas. Na palma da mão pra ele, vai. Vem cá, Rogério. Aplausos pro Rogério. Obrigado pela brincadeira, fica aqui. Como é seu nome? Vitor, cadê a torcida do Vitor aí? Vamos lá, Vitor. Um oferecimento com linhas aéreas inteligentes. Missão impossível. Vale uma passagem aérea com acompanhante. Vitor, com você. Infelizmente a bola bateu antes do alvo. Carmen Miranda, nossa musa da arquibancada, aplausos para ela. Boa sorte para você. Uma chance. Uma salva de palmas para os 3 participantes. Vocês vão levar brinde da Gol, mas não levaram a passagem aérea. Aplausos. Gol Linhas Aéreas Inteligentes, a transportadora oficial do voleibol brasileiro. Eu grito, obrigado. Vocês gritam gol. Obrigado! 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 Com você, DJ Doido. Hashtag o vôlei tem companhia. Posta sua foto. Um oferecimento da Gol Linhas Aéreas Inteligentes. Posta sua foto no Facebook, no Instagram e coloque hashtag o vôlei tem companhia.
Temos todos os pontos, né? Tá?
Deixa a Mara aqui na hora, hein?
Beleza, valeu.
está em casa assistindo, vamos fazer uma aula aqui na praia de Copacabana? Cadê a torcida brasileira aí? Posso começar daqui, DJ? Pode subir música. Posso começar daqui? Atenção. 1, 2, 3. Olha aí! É para dar volta! Tá dando a volta, e vem comigo! Vamos fortalecer! Faz barulho! Faz barulho! É para dar volta, área dos atletas! Isso! Nossos convidados! Isso! Dá a volta! Mais uma última! Vamos nessa, torcedor! A batalha nesse torneio foi muito dura para Pedro Souza e Evandro. Vamos nessa no segundo set. Vamos buscar essa vitória. Quem acredita na vitória do Brasil, joga a mão pro alto, dá um grito aí!
Well, there's the mammoth. Alison, Cerutti watching on. There's an extended delay of between sets of 5 minutes for this gold medal match, if you're wondering what's going on, or rather what's not going on. So the players just taking that time to have another hit.
Let's go.
Poland are in the driving seat in this gold medal match. They took the opening set 21-19. They are now serving to get this second set underway. And the number 4 seeds from Brazil know this is a must-win set for them. Wozniak with the ball. Nice block out as the sun begins to come out now on Copacabana Beach here in Rio. So cross-court block being signalled. Vandro's belted that one. Poland are on the back foot here. Good up by Pedro. Oh, that's a little tight. Too tight, is it? Yes, it is. Cantor. Oh, horrible, horrible serve to have to deal with. And almost impossible to deal with. Poland 2-1 up. Oh, and that one's gone through the arms of Pedro, who's feeling a little deflated at the moment. This time the pokey works. Cantor was still moving backwards, couldn't get forwards quickly enough. That one didn't touch anybody, and Brazil have a point back. Well, that was there for Pedro to run down. It looked like he gave up on it a little too quickly. That's a top block from Cantor. Well, Brazil won't be worrying just yet, but the alarm bells might just be sounding in the distance if they don't get themselves sorted out quickly. Well, as soon as the boys' ball is given plenty of height by Vandro, Pedro's got lots of options available to him. And he makes the most of that one. Oh, easy throw down, overpass, dealt with by Vandro. And that's what Brazil wanted. They've got themselves a point from service. Top swing by Wozniak. An emotionless Polish duo, they just go about their business, just keep playing their volleyball. They'd make great poker players, wouldn't they? They do not give anything away emotionally. Wozniak now with the serve. Evandro sends the crowd into raptures with that one off the block. Evandro went at it, but he was almost snatching at the ball and not getting into a rhythm with his swing. So he didn't take it at its full height, Cantor. And more trouble here for Brazil. They're struggling to find a rhythm in most areas of their game at the moment, aren't they? There's one good pass, one bad pass, one good serve, one bad serve. We just have to say that that's in part because of what Poland are doing to them. And Pedro having a little whinge at the referee, but that's his own fault. He's put that in the net. Who else can he blame? Nobody. We're just going to have to come out fighting Brazil. They're only 1 point behind. There's still a long way to go in this game if they want it to be. Great turn in the air. Wozniak jumping, spinning and delivering. Technical timeout, 1 point separating the teams. Brazil on the back foot still, looking to find a way forward.
Estão pegando a saída de rede, hein, cara?
O que tá acontecendo? Nossa,
Estão mantendo uma virada muito ruim.
A gente tá virando, tá tirando um ponto deles, tá dando uma...
So some blocks and points scored by the players. Evens at the moment between Cantor and Evandro. Frustration for Brazil. But a tidy side out by Poland. Cantor was just a little late getting to the net and trying to close that second ball over from Evandro. There was a gap between him and the net, which is why it was down his own side and not Evandro's. Pedro with the ball. Wild swing from Wozniak, which gives Brazil hope.
Bora, bora, bora!
Parceirão, pressão no cara da saída, tá?
Tá, vamos nessa.
Virar nossa bola de primeira. Vamos valorizar nosso side-out, tá? Um pouquinho mais. Eu queria o nosso side-out ser um pouquinho mais solto, mais alegre.
Pedro the target once again. Evandro's onto that one. And he gets the block out. Brazil hanging in there. Cross-court blocks signalled by Pedro. Well, he gets a touch, but Evandro not chasing it down. So once again, Pedro being targeted, but putting that one up for Evandro to swing on two without anyone getting into block. Oh dear, what was that? Well, it's an unforced error. They're going to challenge it. Ref saying it's in, but challenge is coming. The lines judge says out. Surprised with Carey not given really for that kind of jump, whatever it was, by Cantor. He was looking to jump set, realised he couldn't, then had to kind of dig it. Now, did the ball hit the line or not? Well, that's not really great, is it, to put the official review right on where the ball's landing. That needs to be moved. We saw nothing, did we? Nicely done by Pedro. It's a rather crowded sky above centre court at the moment. There's planes, abundance of helicopters. It's crowded here on Copacabana Beach, and that's a massive block as Pedro crowds out the net and denies Poland from scoring. Well, that's not going to come back. Great serve from Evandro. Brazil now in charge in this second set, and that's what the fans wanted to see as Poland called timeout.
Vamos nessa, Pedrão, vamos embora.
Cadê a torcida do Brasil?
Oh, monster block from Pedro. He held his ground for a split second and then turned to face Ivandro. Oh, what a roof that is. Right into the meat of the forearm, and it went down with even more pace than it went into him. Well, this time Poland get the side out. But has the damage been done now? Are we heading into a decider? Brazil need 3 points to make that a yes. Well, just a look at the potential foot fault, that wasn't. Foot has to actually clip the line for it to be a fault from serving. Good leave by Ivandro. Poland again with a tidy side out, but Brazil also know that 2 side outs from them will be good enough. Good chase by Wozniak. And a good finish. So the first side-out opportunity wasted. Poland get back to within 1. Pedro not really forcing the issue with his shots. And Poland taking advantage. It's another error. This time Pedro blasting that one out. He wasn't in a good position, slightly off balance maybe, but the line roll was available to him. So 19 all, Poland right back in it now. This is dangerous territory for Brazil. Oh, it's a good dig from Wozniak, but Ivandro's under it. And he makes sure it goes down, and it's now set point for Brazil. Relief for the fans, and maybe 2 for Pedro and Ivandro. Ivandro serving for set point. Cross-court block signalled. Deep breath from Ivandro. Oh, he's given it too much. 2-point game now then. So that means the first to get 2 clear is going to take the set for Brazil or the match for Poland. Have they got something up their sleeve, these guys who've come through qualifying to make it to the final? Well, it's not to be. That's a good swing from Ivandro. And it's set point number 2 now for Brazil. The fans are on their feet. hoping that their boys can get the job done. Pedro. Knew that was coming. They haven't done it for a while. The quick ball out wide. Vandro can't get there. Line is taken by Wozniak and set point saved by Poland. That's a great serve. And it's put away by Poland. They've turned it around here. Now they have a match point chance. The qualifiers are one away from gold here in Rio. What's Wozniak got up his sleeves here? The boos ring out, he doesn't listen, and that's not coming back, and it's all over! Unbelievable! Poland have done it! They've taken gold here on Copacabana Beach. They've beaten Brazil. Wozniak and Cantor came through qualifying all the way to be top of the pile here. A magnificent effort from them. They weren't overawed by the occasion. And the Polish fans, well, they will be beside themselves, won't they? I'm not too sure that Wozniak and Cantor can quite believe it. This is how it was done. It was one of those serves. He just went for it. And Pedro couldn't handle it. Hats off to Cantor and to Wozniak. They deserve their win. Confirmation of the score, 21-19, 23-21, despite the best efforts of Pedro and Evandro. It's Poland who take gold. Brazil will make do with silver. Here are the statistics for you. They didn't get their serving going, did they, Brazil? And only managed one more block than Poland. But the error rates, well, they were high on both sides. But it was the attacking that was a difference for Poland in the end. Here then are the highlights.
Daqui a pouquinho, uma homenagem muito especial para o melhor jogador de todos os tempos. Fica com a gente, Emanuel, que encerrou o ciclo de sua carreira aqui em Copacabana. Fica com a gente que vai ser bonito. DJ Doido, com você.
Let's hear from our winners. Congratulations indeed. What a spectacular result that is for Poland. They are top of the pile here in Rio. They've beaten everybody and they have gold.